Hi, I'm Melissa from Northline Express, and I'm here with the Frontiersman Wood Burning Stove. This is a great little stove to add extra warmth, whether it be your cabin, your small home, or your medium-sized home with an open floor plan. It's capable of heating up to 1,000 square feet and producing 102,000 BTUs per hour. So don't let the size fool you. It's a small stove, but it's still capable of producing a lot of heat as well. The stove itself is constructed with reinforced heavy gauge plate steel, and it's got an interior firebox that's lined completely with refractory fire brick. And that refractory fire brick is going to help protect the integrity of your stove and maintain it for a lot longer, protect it from the high heat inside the stove. But it's also a benefit to you because it absorbs that heat similar to how an old cast iron stove would do, and then radiates that heat out for a longer period of time, even after your fire has started to burn down. The stove features a nice large cast iron door on the front for making feeding your fire easy, and it also has a nice viewing window as well. I like the viewing windows on wood stoves because one, it's an extra area of ceramic glass that's going to radiate that heat out into your home, but it's also nice because you don't have to open the door of your wood stove to check on your fire and see if you need to do anything with it, and you get a nice warm glow off of it as far as light, so it's like a night light at night when you've got everything turned down. You can just see the beautiful glow of your wood stove. Another nice thing about the Frontiersman is even though it's small, the top of the stove is completely flat, so it does leave you plenty of room that you can still use accessories like kettles and steamer, which are important to use when you're using a wood stove on a regular basis. The stove also features air wash technology, which is nice when you have a viewing window on the front, because what that does is continuously keep air in between the flame in your fire and the glass on your wood stove, and that prevents soot buildup on your glass, so it means you don't have to constantly clean this or end up with a black, you can't even see inside anymore, window on the front of your wood stove. Also on the door, there's a cool spring touch handle, which as you can see, I've got a fire going and I can easily grab right onto this handle and hold it because that cool touch handle is designed to stay cool, so you don't have to grab something to open the door of your wood stove as well. The stove does have a damper control on the flue collar up here, which is going to allow you to open that all the way up, so when you're getting your initial fire burning, you can have more airflow, and then once you get the burn established inside, you can turn that down and produce more heat and keep your fuel burning lower so you get more out of your firewood as well. The stove also includes a high-speed F4 blower, which is a great accessory also with a wood stove because the wood stove alone is going to produce a lot of heat, but it's nice to be able to not have to sit right on top of your wood stove, and that blower is going to pull cooler air up and over the stove and blow that warm air out into your living space. The interior dimensions of the stove are 12 inches deep by 18 inches wide by 10 inches high. It may sound like a small firebox, but it's actually pretty decent sized. It can still accept logs that are up to 16 inches in length. The exterior overall dimensions of the stove are going to be 28 inches high by 24 inches wide and 21 inches deep. The stove has a standard 6-inch flue, so it's easy to find a venting system for it. The stove is not EPA certified, but it does meet EPA standards for stoves that are EPA certified. It's another great product from Northline Express, home of the buy and try satisfaction guarantee. And don't forget, Northline Express is also your one-stop shop for all of your hearth accessories.